I always suspected that was true because all the artists I know are artists because they have to be. A few years ago I went to Uganda, and I went there with a friend who was a nurse, and she took, and then also another friend that had been there before and had been going over there to help out at this orphanage. Really, they'd had 20 years of civil war, and so a lot of kids were kind of just stuck in these little places called schools. And so I did an art project, and when I got there, the kids were all the way from babies to 18-year-olds, and they all wanted to do artwork, and it was really great. And they worked collectively, so they would work like if I held this up and said, "Who did this one?" Nobody would answer because they all worked on it. And so when I figured that out, I just said, don't put any faces, because that does really look like a doll, and they might want to make it cute. This way they just made it how they felt, And then I said, when you trade and pass it off to somebody else, just don't cover up everything they did. Just kind of leave it so it's kind of like an excavation, you can see what the layers are underneath. I was stunned, that's the word, that the creativity was so incredible. And anyway, when I painted them with really long shadows, and it turned out to really tell a lot about all the trauma they'd been through and everything, but they didn't talk about it, but you could see it reflected. I've really used my artwork as a vehicle to go places and understand their situation, and also to help me understand. I get to do some research and meet a lot of people, usually when I do a project, that can open up whole new worlds for me, And I wrote a long essay about this, how creativity isn't just for, painting aspen trees or, doing decorative stuff. This is like, creativity is how they actually survive. If they were wildly creative, I don't think they would have survived.